Booze Reviews in black and white. I'm D'Amico. This is Brittany. And that dude way over there is Bane.
Hey!
Hey, I like that. He's all excited to be here finally.
I am excited to be here today.
Wow.
What are we doing? Let's do it.
What do we got? What do you got? Take it away.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
You're excited.
Okay, I am excited. We got a Corneros Pinot Noir. California, you're looking at a 2009, so kind of new, 13.5% alcohol by volume. Starting out with this guy, let's give her a little sniff.
What's the name of this one? Saintsbury.
Oh my god, I didn't even say the name.
Way to go, Bane. Saintsbury.
I thought you were going to start off, D'Amico.
Oh, well.
This happens all the time.
That's why you're not paid to think.
Buttered toast on the nose.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
But buttered toast with jam.
Mm-hmm.
Fruit. Uh-oh. I got fruit roll-ups.
Mm-mm.
I do. Just a hint. It's just showing its little head.
He's got the munchies again.
Its head glitching the fruit roll-ups.
I couldn't wait. I had to taste, so now I'm all ready for the taste.
Start it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting a ton of roasted fruit. If anybody grills their fruits, cuts a grapefruit in half and throws it on the grill, that is what this tastes like, but with some heavier cherry fruits.
Mm-hmm.
I really get that toasted feeling, and not like American white toast with all that butter on it. Like, we're talking like toasty, thick slices of bread. Really good. You want to interrupt me with your swivel?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Garnet, the name for this one really does it justice. I think that it's kind of what you would picture when you taste this. I'm really liking that.
Definitely great nose. Getting that like an unsweetened jam preserve. That's heavy on the nose for me. On the palate, I think it's a great blend of old world fruits and new world fruits. You know, you get the bright stuff, you get the dark stuff, you get the kind of the decaying fruits in there a little bit, but not too much. It's a great kind of blend of both.
I like how dry it is.
For sure.
I think it gives it more time to kind of sit on your palate and develop.
I fully agree with that. What's the alcohol in this one?
13.9.
13 point. Oh man, it was 13.5. 13.5.
Massive.
A lot.
Blackberry, boysenberry, blueberry, black raspberry, black cherries. The very faintest hint of leather on the finish. Little earthiness, which I'm loving. This is nice. There's some decent acid to it.
Definitely.
As well.
Yeah, for a California Pinot Noir, I mean, it almost takes you to Italy. You know, not quite there, but
not quite. But yeah, I know what you mean.
It kind of, I like the way that you said it, Ben, that there's a balance of new and old world, because it's definitely not sweaty sock,
right?
Which is to me the utter definition
Here, let me
of
get
old
that
world.
for you. Sorry.
Which I've seen it. We love us some sweaty sock, but this is it's really a lot more like those dried cherries, those heavy preserves. I do like it. I think it's a good mix.
I agree.
What would you rate it if you had to rate it?
I'm gonna rate this one 88 points. For sure.
Straight 90.
Good deal.
That's intense.
What do you got, Ms. Britt?
I'm gonna hang out at 89.
89.
We're all on the same scale, I think.
Oh, good.
Very good.
Delicious, actually.
All right, who wants to take this next one?
You can.
I can.
I'll pour it and taste it.
Oh my god, I don't even know how to pronounce this one.
Tecos.
Tecos.
T-E-R-C-O-S.
Argentinian.
Sorry, I just spilled all over your hand. You gotta show the folks now, because they're gonna laugh.
Okay, alright.
Mendoza, Argentina. Well, this guy has got, this one I believe was the 13.9%.
Okay, yep.
So just a little bit more alcohol.
This is a Bonarda, which we have questioned and learned a little bit about recently. It is one of 4 varietals that makes up the Bonarda umbrella term, 3 of which are in Italy.
Right.
1 is in Argentina, and which is the most popular because the Italian wines, while they were growing this in popularity, were hit by a nasty bug that's actually a form of lice and killed, and never really resurfaced. But it's looks to be pretty popular and mostly produced in South America. So I've never had one before.
You're not going to see, well, at least here in the States, you're not going to see a whole bunch of these like 100%. You're going to find these a lot in blends, in South American blends. But I guess this type of varietal, or I guess against the, what was the disease again?
Phylloxera. It is a bug that hit most of Europe in the 1860s, I want to say. People were committing suicide because they were running out of wine. I know.
I gotta stop this. Hold on. I gotta say, Brittany, you are the triple threat. You're hot, you have a brain, and you have a wine palate. That's so awesome.
It's the nicest thing he's ever said to me. So it's really dry on the nose. Really,
Very much so. A little dustiness almost.
Yeah, I don't get any fruit. Do you?
I'm getting fruit, but it's like
there's something there.
The stuff that you got the Ronthal peel fruit dehydrator dealy
going
on.
Yeah, definitely.
Strawberry. Definitely the fruit roll-up is coming out in this one.
Yes, this is a fruit roll-up.
I'm getting grape skins on the nose.
Very nice. Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you've ever had the opportunity to go to a winery just after crush, when they have the big vats of the grape must, the sticks, the stems, the seeds, the skins sitting there, you're getting a ton of that on the nose here.
And if you've ever had to taste that or kind of taken a handful of it, you'll never forget that taste.
For sure.
Definitely you can smell it in this one. Definitely.
For sure. Blueberries, for sure. There's some sour going on. I don't quite want to say sour cherry.
On the palate, you're gonna see that. Honestly, you hit it on the palate.
Strawberry.
The guy's psychic over here. Definitely a little strawberry, sure.
Oh, for sure.
Blueberry sour.
For sure.
Yeah, it's big and bold.
Wow.
Little bite, little grippy there.
It makes me think of kind of an old world Syrah. Absolutely. And at first when I smelled it, I thought Beaujolais in the way that it's so dry that it's like, it's like dusty. You gotta dust this one off.
This reminds me of a Gamay, for sure.
Now, I think this particular varietal was supposed to make up for Chiantis because they didn't grow too well in South America. So this was kind of like the offset to a Chianti, putting into
So the Sangiovese didn't grow well? I didn't know they were trying to...
Well, I think this is a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everyone was trying to grow wine everywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I know there's a couple of California producers that are putting out some Sangiovese as well.
I'm getting so much strawberry. I mean, that's almost all I can taste. It's so dry and heady, but without the spice of a Chianti, I really appreciate the different flavors that I'm getting out of this one. Yeah.
I would put this right in between a Chianti and a Malbec. I think if you like them both and you want to put them together without pouring 2 different bottles like D'Amico did last episode.
Did you see that?
I did.
Visual aid.
Yeah. See what he's thinking all the freaking
Eggs and bacon. For me, I would pair this with eggs and bacon. Eggs and mushrooms in the scrambled eggs.
Actually,
man.
Since you bring that up, we've been talking about doing a bacon episode.
Yes.
And you have to be in it. You have to be in it.
I'm a fan. I can find bacon in any wine. I don't know why.
It's going to be the worst episode. We're just going to be continually grabbing bacon and throwing it in our mouth. And nobody's going to want to watch that. But
they will.
Oh, we will cook bacon together.
You're
going to have to eat it at home.
Trust me. Seriously, Ain't the Muslims are missing out for real.
Yeah, I'm all about the bacon. This is an
I know
88er.
vegetarians that eat the veggie bacon. It smells just like regular bacon.
It does.
Why are you depriving yourself of the good fatty content of the pork?
Shout out to my family that only eats stripples.
Stripples?
That's what they're called.
Oh,
That's what soy bacon is called.
It has a different name.
Born and raised on stripples. And they're good. This is an 88er for me. I think this is a really fun wine, and it is a conversation starter, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Right underneath you at about 87, 86.
I'm going to go 87. This is fantastic. Definitely, if you can find it, I don't even know what this costs retail, but if you can find it, get it, try it. Let us know what you thought of it. Let us know what you paired it with.
Yes.
More importantly, I see all kinds of hamburgers and pizzas and easy to pair with a lot of simple foods. You can jazz it up with some meatloaf easily for sure. Yeah.
Would you do a Juicy Lucy to this?
You know what?
I would Juicy Lucy.
I would go to the 5-8 bar
Oh.
in Minneapolis. 5-8 Club. Listen to me. Matt's Bar, 5-8 Club.
Right off of Cedar?
Actually, yeah, off Cedar. I would definitely go in there, sneak this in my jacket, order up a Juicy Lucy, bust this bad boy out, and drink it and eat it. I don't care if I go to jail later. I would tell the officer he can have a sip, and he'd let me go. Yeah, right. Not let me go? Are you kidding me? Got your ass now.
Pushing the envelope every day. Here, we're already poured up for this next guy.
Oh, my bad.
What is this next guy?
I'm excited.
Finish it up very much there.
Okay. Well, you just get all the fun. We always get the fun. All right. This is.
Look at that. That's a pour. Orin Swift's Abstract. Brand spanking new. And unfortunately, it is black, so you're probably not going to be able to even see the artwork here. But that's kind of the lettering on the bag showing you like what it is.
It's
where
embossed
it's
or raised.
Yeah, definitely.
Just artwork. Very abstract.
I think that you guys have mentioned a couple times on your episodes when I'm watching the label and how important the label is. A huge percentage of people pick their wines from labeling.
Oh, yeah.
Or from the tongue-in-cheek of a label or something like that. I would buy this bottle of wine for the label. I think it's beautiful. Really cool. So this is a blend. California.
That's correct. Yeah, California blend. Orin Swift's got a couple of different high-end wines. I think, 50s, 100s, getting there. I've had a couple of them. Amazing. This one I've had. These guys haven't had this one, so I'm interested to see what they say.
Okay.
I will just go into a little bit more. Orin Swift. If you see Orin Swift, O-R-I-N, Swift, S-W-I-F-T, on a wine bottle, and you got roughly 30 bucks, up to 70, maybe $100 in your pocket, pull it out, give it to the clerk, and take the bottle home with you.
It's like the worst money manager ever.
Hey, no, I'm serious. This dude has never put out a bad wine.
It's true.
There's a couple of producers or negotiants, if you will. Eric Solomon's another one. You can get a lot of his stuff for $10, $12 easily. But Orin Swift, the labels, Papillon, you got Prisoner, stuff like that. Boy, I'm telling you guys, if you see him, Google it, find out where they're selling his stuff at in your neck of the woods. Go and pick up a bottle. If you're, not quite a baller, save up your pennies, Throw $10 a month away, 3 months later, go grab a bottle, treat yourself, try one of his wines, and leave a comment on what you got and how you liked it. Or if you didn't like it, which I highly doubt, leave us a comment, let us know what it is.
We had the pleasure of enjoying an Orange Swift together over Christmas last year. Don't know if you guys remember.
I remember.
I remember. And
I don't remember.
And we, all three of us were like, oh, hands down, best wine we've had all night.
For sure.
Really, I'm really impressed with everything that I've had. And it is a treat and it's worth the money, I think.
Yeah, it is. It is.
On the nosy.
It's kind of a lot. Black fruit for sure.
Sapling tree, young birch, smelling very woodsy.
Very woodsy. But a good woodsy.
Woodsy's always good.
Just, and I'm reaching, just a scotch of smoking. Just a little pork fat and smoke.
We're not really sure what a scotch is.
Just a, that might be a Minnesota word I picked up. I apologize to the rest of the country and the world. A little bit, I mean, the barest of minimums here.
Now, I have something on the nose, and I'm a little scared to say it.
Say it.
Because it's not typical of a red
Break it
wine,
out.
but the more I think about it, the more it's more apparent.
Okay.
Fresh bubble gum. Somebody just
Ooh.
popped a bubble, and you just get that faint bubble
Yeah.
gum smell.
Kind of that dry, powdery
Oh,
residue
yes.
on the end of that bubble gum.
Not the
Definitely.
sweet, but yeah.
You know what?
We're talking that tape gum. The tape gum. What is the bubble tape?
Bubble tape.
Bubble tape.
Bubble tape.
But I'm taking it a little bit before bubble tape. The Bazooka Joe. You know, the Bazooka Joe that was hard as all get out. You crack it open, you got the comic book, so you're reading a little comic strip before you eat the gum, or while you're eating the gum. That white, powdery, bubble gummy, that's exactly, good nose on
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
I couldn't figure out what I was smelling, but as soon as you said that.
That's definite, yeah.
It's a big nose, you can see.
It's on the
Very
nosy.
A huge nose.
I couldn't wait. I took a sip. You took a sip, didn't you? You couldn't hold it in.
I do have to say something before you jump into that.
Yeah, no.
On the nose only, I haven't tried it yet. But this is 15.7% alcohol, which probably, you know, most wine people will dial it back a little bit to put on the label. This is probably closer to 16, 1 or 2. You're not getting any evidence on that on the nose.
Nope, no, not at all.
Which,
Not on the
right
palate
off the
either.
bat tells me this is well made, well blended. All right, you guys have drank it.
Oh, we've been there, yeah. What do you say?
Alright, before I explain this to you, I'm going to mention that this is a 2010, and I wouldn't recommend grabbing this bottle off the shelf and bringing it home and opening it. I would age the heck out of this thing. This thing is not ready for you. This can be so much more. This is an investment wine. This wine you could pick up for about $30-some, maybe low 30s. Sit it on the shelf, you know, nice temperature, whatever. Sit there for 5-10 years. You're going to get yourself a $100 bottle of wine. Easy. Investment for sure. Not getting too much on the front. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I'm not amazed by this right now. It's got some complexity, but it's just missing some parts right now.
When I first learned about wine, someone told me that wine is like a beautiful woman. With age and air and experience, she blossoms, and that would definitely be this kind of wine.
Oh yeah.
But if you're like me and open all the Christmas presents as soon as they're wrapped and can't hold a surprise to save your soul, this is worth trying right now. This is
really
fabulous. It's well structured. It's got enough tannin and wood and bark to it that I feel like I'm really enjoying the taste of it. Like all, you know, the beginning of the palate is kind of starts off a little low, but the mid palate, the finish is just, it's great. It's a great wine.
I'm going to preface my comments
Oh boy.
by saying each person always has their own taste. You know, you've heard of the eyes of the beholder. The taste, the palate of the taster. Seriously, I get so much more on this than Bane got. And maybe, you know, he likes a little more laid back, and maybe he's not getting the things that I'm getting. but the front end is killer. The mid palate is big. There's a little bit of bite, grippiness, a little tannin that shows it can lay down a little bit. But those of you out there that drink those big full-bodied Cabernets that like that big grippy bite, that heavy
the nickel
feel
and nickel
to it,
style.
nickels and silver oaks even, you would definitely enjoy this wine. It's not a Cabernet. I'm sure it does have some Cabernet in it, but this is ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Like Brittany said, if you can find it, get it now. If you are a major baller, I'm talking sitting on 24-inch rims, throwing money around like you don't know what you're doing, get 2 bottles. Drink one now. Put that other one away in an optimal temperature, dark spot, and come back in 3 to 5 years, like Bane said, and try it again. This will get better with age, but if you like that big, bold, right now, if you're having it with a steak, something that's massive, just flavor profile, definitely this can stand up to it. This is abstract. I mean, there's all sorts of things going on in my mind right now.
The mid palate has got so much to offer. I get big fruits at first. I get that dry, chalky, mossy feeling in my mouth. I get all these different things. I would be hard to pair for me. I would drink it alone, or with a square or 2 of super wonderful Swiss chocolate. Sorry,
I like
boys.
that. Swiss chocolate. I'd go Swiss chocolate with this.
Oh yeah. I would not pair it with much because it's so much on its own.
I think maybe I went a little too negative.
No, stop.
No.
Stop.
No, don't
stop.
do it.
Okay.
No.
Don't ever change your mind.
No, I'm not changing my mind.
And that goes for you guys out there too. If you guys like something that no one else likes, be you. If you don't like something that everyone else is loving, you read Robert Parker's wine reviews, Jay Miller, stuff like that. If you don't agree with them, then that's your palate. Okay, I saw that Jay Miller gave this wine an 89 points, and for your own palate, you're going to give it an 82. It may be the deciding factor on whether you buy it or not. Be you.
What I'm saying here is I think this wine showed up late to the party.
Okay.
I think it only hits right in the middle. The front end, it's just... there's a little oak, there's a little pepperiness that comes floating in towards the middle, and then the fruit shows up at the end. It's just, that's a quality that some people like, some don't, obviously. Whether I like it or not, I think it's fine wine. I just think it's going to, over time, be definitely a lot better. It's going to flow a little bit more evenly. Right now, it's just kind of, you got your trunk full of a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Can I say shit?
You can say shit.
All right, I'm gonna say shit. Your trunk's full of shit, and you're dragging. Your ass is dragging on the ground. You're spitting up sparks. That's what I'm seeing in this wine.
That was a haiku, I think. Again, Bane speaks in haikus.
Not to say this wine is shit, because it is wonderful.
No.
It is totally wonderful, and I'm gonna stop saying shit right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rate this a 92. But I tell you what, couple of years, this thing's gonna get up to a 95.